Hi, and welcome to Obella's Oasis. I'm Amunema, the spiritual therapist. This is Psych Senses and its 7 levels. 7 Psych Clairs. Clair is a French word meaning clear, and we refer to the way in which we access spiritual messages through a number of different senses as the clairs. You may have heard of the term clairvoyance, but I must tell you that there are several other ways that messages can be received from the spirit realm. The 7 main psychic clairs are clairsentience. That's number 1. That's clear feeling and sensing. May also be called clear empathy. Clairvoyance. It's clear seeing or vision. Clairaudience is clear hearing. Clairtangency is clear touching, also known as psychometry. Claircognizance is clear knowing. Clairgustance is clear tasting. Clairalliance is clear smelling and sometimes called clairscent. Clairsentience is often the first and the easiest to develop as it's linked to the gut feeling and the hunches that you get. This psych feeling and senses is also linked to emotions and the feelings. You may be able to sense if someone is sad or if someone is not quite telling you the truth. Our nervous system is electrical, so it has a psychic antenna that picks up different waves and vibrations of energy. Clairvoyance is when clairvoyant people may have prophetic visions or dreams of the future. This is called premonitions. You may experience clairvoyance by having dreams and visions and mental images or movies that appear within your mind or in your third eye. Other signs of clairvoyance include seeing colors, the auroras around other people, plants, and animals, having a good sense of direction, and easily visualizing solutions to problems. Clairvoyant people are very good with visual, spatial problems, and they're also really good at rearranging their furniture. My mother, she's clairvoyant. Clairaudience is the ability to hear messages through our auditory system. People who play instruments, sing, or write songs are usually auditory, so they may be good at clairaudience. These messages themselves, I must tell you, they don't actually have to be sound. Is that person, they just know, what they know. Sometimes a clairaudient person may pick up on certain thoughts of the people that's around them, called mental telepathy. It's the same as sound. If a spirit is communicating with you, it may feel like it comes from the outside of your head, from out here, and it may slightly be a different octave to the vibrations of your own thoughts, so you know that they're not your thoughts. Sometimes I actually hear specific words being said, while other times it's more like an energetic or telepathic type vibration that I actually hear. So yes, I am clairaudience. That's one of my gifts. Clairtangency is also called psychometry. This is another form of clairsentience. Psychometry is when you gain information from touching an object, person, or an animal. You may also get intuitive vibes from hugging a person, or shaking someone's hand, or brushing up against someone, or sitting in someone's chair. You may also get psychic impressions when you are holding someone's jewelry and articles of clothing, or even could even be possibly be a letter, something that's written by them. Claircognizance is a strong sense of knowing. It's when you get wisdom and information in the form of ideas and concepts that just suddenly just come to you, just out of nowhere. This knowingness seems to come from somewhere other than your own thoughts, and although it can seem so closely linked, but you know that they're not your thoughts. You know this. Clear cognizance is when you just seem to know something. It might feel odd, but you know that 99.9% of the time it's accurate. Clairgustance and clairalliance is when these two psych abilities, they are not common. Clairgustance is when you taste something yet there's nothing that's actually in your mouth. Clairalliance is smelling something when that smell is not even there. Some people may smell a perfume scent when they are doing, their mediumship work. This perfume could be linked to a woman in the spirit who is coming through to pass on a message. Could be, just scenario. Some people taste meat in their mouth when they're doing readings. And readings are not always sitting at the table with the cards. You can read the people that's around you. So if you around someone and you're picking up, you have a taste of meat in your mouth, it could be possibly that somebody around you could be low on iron. If you're not eating meat and you tasting meat in your mouth and you're around other people, it could possibly mean that someone in that room around you, their iron is low. They need to eat some meat. Okay, 7 levels. It is believed that there are 7 levels of existence. Level 1, minerals, mountains, and earth. Level 2, trees, plants, herbs, and flowers. Level 3, humans, animals. We all live on the 3rd plane, which is the doorway between heaven and earth. Here we on earth, in this plane, we learn how to manifest, to be aware of our actions, be aware of our thoughts, be aware of our deeds, so that we can create a more harmony and success in our lives. Level 4. On this level are the spirits that have crossed over, such as our relatives and animals. Some people can see or feel spirits on this particular level. They may appear as shadows, colors, or even sometimes just vibrations. Level 5, this level consists of higher beings of light and spirit guides who support us on this earth plane. Crystal energies are also on this plane, as well as unicorns and some other animals. Level 6 is the blueprint of all that is, containing the Akashic records and the past lives, holds the divine plane for the universe. Okay. Level 7, all that is, oneness of life, eternal joy and love. Note all levels, they actually intertwine with each other. If you paid attention to what I said, you see that they're all intertwined with one another. Call in your higher energies. You have to get used to calling in your higher energies. You can call on the energy and power of the levels to support and to guide you. These are spirits that God placed here for you personally. We all have them. We do. Remember to ask for the energies that actually love you unconditionally. When you're asking for energies, you want to ask for the energies that love you unconditionally. Okay? You want to ask 3 times so that you can be able to attract the right energies to you. Now, don't get me wrong. If you just out here playing with this, and hey, you can attract other energies that do not belong to you. It's like dialing a phone, a phone number, a hotline of the spirits. You better call the right one, because you will have someone else answer you. So, but instead you can use an invocation, something of the sort. I call in divine energies which love me unconditionally. All other energies can go to the light where there is love and there is healing waiting for you. Okay? Just as simple. And you want to repeat that once again 3 times. I call in all divine energies with love that has love unconditionally for me. And all the other energies, they can go into the light where love and healing waits for them. If I am with a client and I need more energy and support, I will say this in my mind, and energy it actually just shifts the room. It's very powerful, it's a very simple process too. It's just a simple prayer. That's all prayers are, scriptures are. It's just invocation, okay? So keep that in mind. Well, on that note, this does ends our session for the psychic senses and the 7 levels of the psychic senses. I pray that this information has been very, very, very knowledgeable to you. I hope that you did take 1 or 2 notes so that you can be able to practice what you learn, and even be able to develop or understand what your gifts are, and how to use your gifts. During our next session, we will discuss chakras and how to read them. That's important. This connects to your spine from the top of your head all the way down in your pubic area. And these are our spiritual areas. You need to know about this. This subject will help you to understand how to balance, your mentality and your physical being, as well as your spiritual being, which is way more important than anything. Also, if you are in the need of healing, or you would like to learn how to use your healing gift, because we all have healing abilities within us, we just have to activate them. I do offer free Reiki treatment for all first-time visitors, whether we're doing hands-on, meaning that you come into my office, or there is a long distance healing in which we can communicate that over the phone, and I can tell you what to do, and we take it from there. So if you either or, whichever works for you, if you feel like this is what you need, be sure to go ahead and inbox me for that. Also, we'll be having the Reiki workshops I'll be launching those in June of this year, because many people, everybody has the healing capability, and properties to heal people and themselves. We just don't know how that works. So if you want to know how that works, then be sure to go ahead and inbox me with that, and I'll put your name on the list, and you'll be one of the first people that I reach out to once I start to sharing the literature about those workshops. Also, if you have any other questions or concerns about anything that I may have mentioned, just feel free, inbox me in reference to that as well. Any concerns that matter to me. If I have an answer, I will answer. If I do not have an answer, I promise you I'll research it, and we will get down to the bottom of that. Okay? All right, well, that is it for now. Until next time, you make sure that you stay happy, you stay healthy, and make sure, most of all, you stay blessed. Namaste.